Okay, so good evening, everybody. 8:24 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, May 30th, 2024. I said 8:24, right? 8:24 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, May 30th, 2024. That's why I always round up a minute because I know I've already started inside of that minute. So the next minute's candle is gonna be 8:24. So Chad Xavier Harris here, recording live from ATLGA USA, Old National, aka Dirty Nat, right? This is going to be a different type of video. This is not necessarily going to be talking about the foreign currency trades that I'm in live right now, which is just 10 DAX, German index, DE30 or DE40 cells. This is a research video really quickly. I promised my dad a long time ago I would make this video. I would do this research for him, so I'm finally going to do it. That's my fault for taking so long. So I'm going to show you all how I pick stocks to hold long term. Now, for the record, I've never lost $1 in the stock market. I just haven't played the stock market since 2021 because I've been throwing my money into the currency trading market to just learn how to read the chart. It was a personal decision I made, sacrificing my first few $1 million from the stock holdings just so I would know how to read a financial chart, and then from there be able to use the profits from reading the financial chart and trading based on my readings and being able to throw those profits into the stock market. Basically, I wanted to learn how to currency trade so I could throw $100 into my stock account every day. Basically, that was my ultimate end all be all goal for a currency trader. I started off as a stockholder, and I was in New York researching all these stocks to hold and crypto to hold. And then that's when I was in Syracuse, New York in 2017, from October 2017 until Valentine's Day 2018. And right around Valentine's Day, that's when my mom called me. I was living in New York as a salesman, and it was commission, so it was hard to make a living off of that. So she was like, just come back down here to GA and learn how to trade currency, because I just signed up for this company called IML, iMarkets Live. And so came down I came back to GA, and it took me 2 months. I came back in I came back in February of 2018, and then it took me 4 months to finally open the account and start trading it. So in June I started trading it, and then in August I moved back to New York for like 3-4 years, and then I was just living in New York, working regular jobs and trading on the side, learning how to trade and stuff, putting in trades every day, all day, just learning how to trade. So the majority of my trading journey, the first 3 years, took place in New York, Syracuse, New York. The first 2 months took place in GA. Then I moved to Syracuse, New York for the second time, and then I was a currency trader when I came back to New York. And then when I came back to GA about 3 years later, I was still currency trading. And then that's when Zachary McDaniels, I met him at a job, and he told me to start trading silver. And then I traded silver for a few years, and then I just stopped trading it last year so I could trade other things, and then got better at trading, period. And then, you know, now I'm seeing how to trade silver. So this is about how I pick stocks. So first off, we're gonna do list of emerging industries, right? Now, you see how before I typed in industries, it said markets. You could do list of emerging markets, list of emerging industries, or list of emerging technologies. They're all the same, pretty much, but you can do 3 different Google searches for those 3 different keywords. List of emerging markets, list of emerging industries, list of emerging technologies, and then see what the difference is between them. But pretty much, they're all going to kind of lead you in the same direction. So, boom. AI overview. Here are some emerging industries: artificial intelligence, robotics and automation, financial technology, fintech, renewable energy, Internet of Things, IoT, and then, of course, the new one, IOV, Internet of Value, that's cryptocurrency, blockchains, distributed ledger technologies, basically. Artificial intelligence, alternative energy, healthcare, information technology, construction, real estate, advanced manufacturing, agile software. Never saw that one before. Biotechnology, architecture, material science, cybersecurity, augmented reality, analytics, financial services, healthcare predictive analytics, food delivery, fintech, online gambling, online retail, hypersonics. What is hypersonics? Don't remember seeing that one too many times. Tourism, robotics, personal services. So my dad said he wanted to do robotics. Boom. Okay, robotics. So robotics is the interdisciplinary study and practice of the design, construction, operation, and use of robots. Within mechanical engineering, robotics is the design, and I will go back and click that Wikipedia and make a robotics video fully. But this will be the robotics one as far as finding. So at this point, I'm gonna go with robotics. So now I'm gonna do list of robotics stocks, just so I can get a sample company name, and then I'll show you how I do that. NVIDIA, that's robotics. Symbotic, iRobot, what is that? iRobot Corporation is an American technology company that designs and builds consumer robots. It's like they literally were trying to warn you in the movie iRobot 20 years ago. Like, they got a freaking company called iRobot, which is insane. It was founded in 1990. Oh my god, like they're literally trying to warn you. It came out 14 years before the freaking movie, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just insane. Alright, iRobot, that's the name of it. Boom. So from there, we're gonna go to TradingView, right? I use investing.com when it comes to Forex, right? But when it comes to the stocks, I use TradingView, and here's why. I'm gonna show you. Go to TradingView. It says search markets here. I'm trying to click it, it's not clicking. It wasn't loaded. It's loaded now, right? Let's start with it. Come on, there we go. Alright. iRobot. It says crypto. Let's just go with all. Let's see what it pulls up. There we go. iRobot, so it's IRBT. You could have guessed that one, right? Alright, so we're going to click it. iRobot, just to give us a sample. Because most likely when you look it up on Google, give me a list of robotic stocks, they're going to show you like the most popular one, most expensive one, or whatever. That's why they showed NVIDIA or whatnot. So, iRobot. Here we go. 956. So, here's why I use TradingView. If you look right here, you see right here, right above the symbol name, you'll see the symbol name again right here, right there. And then on the left, to the left, it shows you what industry and what sector it is. So this one is called electronics and appliances. So it's not even saying robotics. So maybe if I look up some other robotic stocks, it might have a robotics industry. I'm not sure. Maybe robotics is just inside of electronics and appliances. Boom, US stocks, electronics and appliances. It's supposed to let you know if this is the sector or the industry, but the first one to the left of the name of the symbol is most times the industry, and then there'll be another one to the left of that, and that would be the sector. So an industry is a part of a sector. A sector has multiple industries. An industry is part of multiple sectors. So basically, my whole mindset for buying stocks, holding stocks, is to only invest in emerging technologies. That's rule number one. I'm only investing in the future. I'm investing in something I've never heard of. If I've heard of it already, it's too late. I'm investing in things I've never heard of. I'm investing in things no one else around me has ever mentioned. I have to be the first one in my world to even mention it, basically, for me to take it serious. If you heard of it, it's probably too late. You know what I'm saying? Because what do you know about the stock market, right? So anything I've ever bought has always been an unknown company because I don't care about the company. I'm investing in the industry. I'm investing in the sector. I just showed you step one. I look up the list of emerging industries, list of emerging markets, or list of emerging technologies. Then from there, I'm going to come to TradingView and type in a sample company so I can figure out what is officially called for that industry and sector. And now, this one, U.S. companies operating in the same electronics appliance industries. The list below has U.S. companies operating under the same industry, electronics and appliances. The list helps track their performance, income statement, and more. Sorted by any necessary metric, it can show the most expensive stocks of the industry, such as Whirlpool Corporation, or those with the best price dynamics like Universal Electronics Incorporated. Thus assisting in designing strategies of any focus. Okay, so at this point now, you just copy this whole list. You copy this list. So rule number one, I only invest in emerging technologies. And then rule number two, I'm going to invest in the entire industry and the entire sector. And then I'm going to go for the lowest price stocks in that industry. Where's the price? Where's the price? Okay, cool. So right here, 87. Okay, 76, 57, 90, 87, 15, 16, 16, 2, 9, 18, 1, 11, 12, 2, 1, 0.79 cents. Boom. 462, 371, 75 cents, 175, 128, 049, 359. Basically, at that point, you would just write down the lowest ones on there. 359, write that down. That's right. MITQ, write that down. 49 cents. 128, MTech. 175, SGE. 75 cents, CLRO. 371, OWLT. 462, KOSS. 79 cents, or almost 80 cents. VIOT. 111, RR. 205, YIBO. 12, 16, 11. Yeah, those are cool. I go for the ones under $5. I go for the least expensive ones possible. So you would just, like, basically at this point, I would zone into MITQ, 49 cent, 50 cent, because I'm doing the math. I'm trying to stock up to 100 shares as fast as possible. So instead of throwing $100 into a stock that's $11 and getting 10 shares barely, I'm going to put the $100 into 49 cents so I can assure that I'm at least getting 100 shares at a time. And then from there, try to just keep getting 100 shares at a time. So at this point, you identify an emerging industry that you want to start off with, pick one industry, figure out what sector that's a part of, and then you just kind of try to conquer that entire sector, because you'll never know what the household name companies of the future in that industry or sector are going to be. So you're just totally encapsulating the entire sector. You're just totally investing in the entire sector. So I'm not investing in one corporation, one company. I don't care about the individual company. I'm investing in the entire industry, the entire sector. That's the mindset, because I'm only investing in the future industry. So I'm investing in the lowest price assets of the entire industry, entire sector of an emerging market or whatnot. So even when the stock market crashes, the emerging industry stocks are going to blast up, because they're not going to be affected by the crash, because they're already 49 cents, 75 cents, $1.11. It just started. So their wave has just begun. So their wave can't retrace that much, and if it does, it just gives you a better entry. But yeah, the emerging industries are never affected. If the stock market goes down, emerging industry stocks are just going to go up. If Google starts going down, Apple and Tesla starts going down, then those penny stocks are going to just blast up. That's just how it's going to go. So you just pick a couple of companies, you figure out your budget. If you have a lower budget, just $100 at a time working a regular job, or you have a bunch of money saved up, you say you have $10,000 saved up, and let's say, Chad, I have $10,000 set up, and I agree with robotics. I can see how robotics would be, because my dad picked robotics. He said, I pick robotics. He said, find me a robotics stock. So I was like, cool, you want to do robotics? Like, that's all I'm saying. It's like, I'm not trying to pick which industry or sector you invest in. I'm just going to give you a big, giant list of new industries and sectors for you to pick and listen to your gut. Which one sounds feasible, as if it were possible of being profitable one day? Does artificial intelligence sound like it can do good numbers? Does healthcare technology sound like it can do good numbers? Like, which one resonates to you? Okay, he brought up robotics. I was like, cool, I'll look at robotics. That's why I'm starting this one off for my dad. So I would tell my dad, okay, I'll give you a list of 10 that I found that are under $5, basically. Pick the lowest one. Here are the lowest ones: 49 cents, 75 cents, and 75 cents. You can do those three and just kind of go for 100 shares in each of those. Put $100 into each of those. $100 into the 75-cent share, and you'll get however much that is. I'm not gonna do the math fresh out the bat. Probably gonna get it wrong. 75 cents times 10 is 750. So you can get 100 for about $75. Yeah, 75 cents, that's easy. Times 100 would be $75. Oh yeah, see, that's easy because it's so low. 49 cents times 100, or $50 should get you 100 shares. So let's say you have $100, you throw it into the 49 cents MITQ, you should get 200 shares. Take another $100 to get 100 shares of the 75-cent one for 75. Then there was another one for like 75 or 79 right here. Throw in another $80 and get 100 shares of that. So by throwing in $300, you could have just got 200 shares of the 49-cent one and 100 shares of the 75-cent one and 100 shares of the 80-cent one, basically, and still have another $40 left over to either get more of the two other 75 or 79-cent shares, or the 49-cent, get almost another 100 shares of that one. So you could walk away with like 300 shares of the 49-cent one and 100 shares of the 80-cent one and 100 shares of the 74 or 75-cent one. So that's basically just the general overview of how I pick my stocks. It's a very spiritual process. It's a very simple, very weird kind of thing. Like it's a very guided kind of thing, as if angels were whispering in my ear, like, "Hey, only invest in the emerging technologies. Only invest in the lowest price ones of that. Pick the lowest ones you can find and just throw as much money as you can on those as fast as possible, basically, and just slowly try to capture the entire industry. Start off with the lowest ones. Do not start off with one that costs $10. That is crazy. Start off with one that costs $1. Why would you buy one share for $10 when you could buy 10 shares for $1, or you could buy, 100 shares for $50 versus 4 shares for $50 of the $10 share, $10 stock or whatnot? It's just not. That's just not good math. You know what I'm saying? And so that's basically it right there. As far as like, I'll make more videos where I go into depth on each company and each industry, each sector, and explore it. But I just want this first one to just be a quick overview of how I do my stock picks. So based on everything I said, you probably wouldn't call that technical analysis. When it comes to trading forex, I'm a technical analysis trader. But when it comes to holding stocks, I think everything I said will kind of fall more into fundamentals. I'm not looking into the fundamentals of the individual company. I'm looking into the fundamentals of the entire industry and sector. I'm looking at the market cap, the market capitalization. I remember listening to Alexander Elder's Trading for a Living book, and for the first time ever, I was living in a hotel in Union City in GA in 2017 during the summer, between like April and July of that summer. And I didn't, that was right before I moved to New York for the first time, Syracuse, New York. So what I did was, I remember going to sleep in the hotel listening to Trading for a Living, and woke up one morning for work just with the word market capitalization on my brain. And that's what started it off. Like, yo, market cap, what's that? Let me look it up. Oh, I get it. It's telling you how much the industry is going to be worth, how much the company is going to be worth. There's a market capitalization of the individual company, there's a market capitalization of the entire industry, and there's a market capitalization of the entire sector. So that tells you how much the industry is going to be worth, and it gives you a time limit on when that market cap is going to be kind of saturated, and when it reaches that number amount or whatnot of money thrown into the industry. So I think that's all for here, because of course I can keep going in the other pages and showing you all the other stocks and stuff. But it looks like this is all on this page anyway. It's just 23. So this particular industry only has 23 companies that you could buy. So out of these 23, you want to find, all right, let's see, one right there. That's one. Damn, it's gonna click it. Okay, that's one right there, under 5. That's another one right there, under 5. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. That's 10. 11, 12. So out of 23, half of them are under $5. Real talk. Half of them. So you can kind of just do the math in your head of like what you think that means. Half of these stocks are under $5. Out of 23, 12 of them are under $5, basically. So you're running out of time, basically. You're halfway out of time. So you would just attack those 12 stocks that are under $5. And then once you get a nice amount of those, then you can start scaling up to the higher ones. But I just would never start off with the higher ones. I would just let those go. I would get those eventually later, get a couple of them. But don't put more money into one that costs $10 versus one that costs $1. That's just bad math. It's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. That's all it is. It's a numbers game. If you have 1,000,000 shares of a company that costs 10 cents, when it moves 10 cents, you're going to get 10 cents profit 1,000,000 times. It's just good math. And I fail math every year. Never passed math. Always failed it. So if I'm doing good math, something's wrong. I shouldn't be the only one here doing good math. You know what I'm saying? My dad's a math teacher, but I didn't necessarily get those genes. I'm a writer. So writing and literature, history, and social sciences, and, sociology and things like that were more so my strong points. Math and science, Spanish, failed those every time I took them. Environmental science passed at 100% for some reason. I don't know why. Guess I'm just good at that kind of science. I should start studying that a little bit more to see what I could do with that. Environmental science. I remember that. I was like the one science class where I was just a student. I was like top student in that class, passing all the tests and stuff. It was just effortless. I don't know why. What is it about environmental science that I'm so good at? But when it comes to chemistry or regular science, I'm a flunk it. With flying colors, I'm a flunk that. Spanish, I'm from Miami. Still don't matter. I'm flunking Spanish. It don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So that's basically my strategy. So this is a new series that I'll be doing on my channel to show you all that I'm more than just a one-trick pony or just, trading currency and showing my live trades. No, this is actually like an information channel where I'm showing you how to trade currency as well, not just showing you my live trades, walking you through my process, how I'm doing a technical analysis. Now let's show you the stock trading version of Chad. You know, I promise you I've never lost a dollar in the stock market. When I get access back to my Robinhood, then I'll be able to prove it to you, because that's where I bought my stocks and stuff. So I can show you every single trade I ever made on Robinhood and how I always cashed out of that trade in profit. Never lost $1 one time. And I just say that not out of hubris, but out of just giving the glory to God. Like, it's a God-given talent. It's a God-given insight. God is with me when I'm picking stocks, basically. The angels whisper to me, basically. I've been through a lot, and I didn't sell my soul to the devil and the Illuminati with the Hollywood dreams I had. I didn't pursue the Hollywood dreams that I had because I didn't want to be involved in the wickedness of the industry. And God has rewarded me with my loyalty of not using the God-given talent to create demonic material just for money. So He's rewarded me after sacrificing, any success I could have had in the industry controlled by the devil. So that's why I got into the finance market in the first place, so I could eventually fund my own books, fund my own film scripts, fund my own film production company kind of thing. It just was going to happen later in life. That was a sacrifice. I didn't take the shortcut of messing around in Hollywood. I stayed away from them niggas. And now I became this like financial genius kind of thing instead, or whatever. I took my creative genius and I built it and built it and built it, and then I took that creative genius and applied it to the financial markets. And so I trade very creatively. I hold stocks very creatively. I trade currency and hold stocks like an artist kind of thing. And so I use my artistic prowess to kind of do my thing. So that's basically it. Just for this sample video, this first one. So I'm gonna keep making videos like this from now on, I'll make another one for robotics and show the other companies that do research on robotics, and just I'll do in-depth research on the industry so you can get more information. If everything I said wasn't appealing enough for you to be like, yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot, and you want more information on the actual industry or sector, I'm gonna do research on the robotics industry, or the what is called electronics and appliance industry, and then figure out what sector that is. If I click that button right there, it should tell me what sector that is. See, it says sectors. So I guess it's consumer durables is the sector. So I would be, yeah, see, U.S. companies engaged in the consumer durables sector. So this one has 156 symbols, and as you can see, a lot of them are pretty expensive. Let's look. All right, scroll real quick. I see a 4, I see a 2. Let's see. Yeah, these ones are expensive. But I'm gonna scroll up, see a 6, see a 3, 8, see a 1. I would zone in on that one right there. 146, boom. You know what I'm saying? If I had $100, $146, I would buy 100 shares of that one right there automatically, right? 264, do the same thing. 109, easy. When I see that right there, I did get hard. I'm sorry to say it like that. But $109 or whatever. 100 shares right there, easy. $152. G Pro, right there, easy. Like, that's just what I would do. Like, that's how I do it, you know. So, oh, and then not to mention, this is like a good one right here, because it tells you on the analytics actually what it's doing right there. You see, most of them are buying. Most of them are buying. You don't see any sales on here. Like, none of them are selling. Oh, right there. How much that one cost? $9. You should sell. I'm glad that's selling. You deserve to be selling at $9. Look at you. Look at you. Don't look at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's straight West behavior for the record. Nothing was to say. So look, they're like all buys, strong buys. Oh my God. sell. What's that price looking like? 240. What? 240. That's the price. No. 152. It's selling at 152. That's cool. That's awesome. You deserve to be selling. So yeah. So that's another one. So you can look at it and be like, all right, it's buying right now. So that's good. But look, all of it is buying. These emerging industries, bro. They ain't about to be selling. They're starting off with whatever. So now let's click industry so I can show you what I was saying before. Every sector is comprised of several industries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Oh, it says it right here. Duh. Right? 8 industries inside the sector. It's 8 industries inside the sector. Motor vehicles, home building, recreational products, electronics appliances, tools and hardware, home furnishings, automotive aftermarket, other consumer specialties, maybe. So, yeah, that's just what it is. Consumer durables and electronics appliances. That's the sector and industry that it appears that robotics is inside of. Now, when I start looking up other robotic stocks, we can see if it falls into these same industries or sectors. You know, that's yet to be determined. But so far, it appears as if robotics is actually categorized as a consumer durable sector, and the industry would be electronics and appliances, which would make sense, right? It makes sense that robotics would be classified as an electronics appliance, and then an electronics appliance would be categorized inside of a consumer durable. So at 26 minutes in, we're going to stop this video. I just wanted to get in the groove of this whole new kind of series that I'll be doing. I don't even know what to call this. I'll make it a more official clickbait title to actually give you an insight of what the video is about. My other Forex ones, I don't put the word Forex in there. Like I put live trades or live trading or maybe a pair. You know, it's like subliminal or whatever. But I don't just put Forex trading and this and that because I don't want the scam people popping up. That's why I took the comments off my videos. Like I don't want to see all that stupid stuff about, hey, I'm $300,000 in debt, help me, and then 15 people just pop up and start talking about one person. Like, you're all the same person. You're lame as hell. You're not doing that on my channel. Everybody will suffer because of your stupidity. No one's allowed to comment. I set it up to where you can comment and think it's going to get added, but it's not. I got my comments set to hold all, so I get to look at everyone before it gets approved. And when I die, then just no one will be able to comment on those videos because I do not want those videos having all these scams. I hate that crap. I hate you people with a passion. You know what I'm saying? So nobody can comment on my videos just because the first person to comment is gonna be a scammer, and then you gotta comment 10 times, and you're gonna have to go somewhere else, bro. No one is here to comment. My videos aren't made for you to comment on. It's a video. You watch it and you move on. You know, you can contact me directly or whatever, but nah, this ain't no chat room, bro. You're not about to be on here. Just, you know, you can contact me directly if you want to talk to me, bro. Like, you can literally call me. I'm more accessible personally. Like, you can literally call me yourself. I'll give you my phone number. You can call me and we can talk. But if y'all want to talk to each other, y'all can go somewhere else to talk to each other or whatever. And it's not that I have a problem with that. It's the scammer thing. It's like my old videos that had nothing to do with finance. I didn't do that. You can comment whatever you want. I don't care. But when it comes to this, nah, I seriously hate to see those scam videos and scam comments, period. And it's definitely not going down on my channel because someone did it already. I let comments happen, and then some first person to leave a comment was just the Forex scammer. So I was like, you know what? Nobody is going to be able to comment on here. Just and leave it, and it just goes through. Now it's automatically filtered. So I'm going to go. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm about to upload this now.